Do you know hand washing is one of the best ways to stop infections from spreading? There are germs everywhere. Wash your hands thoroughly and consistently to help keep you and your family healthy. If you do get sick, good hand washing can help keep germs from spreading to others. Wash your hands.
This message is from Solutions 93.9 FM.
News, sports, entertainment. Top 100 music on your Remedy radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
First quarter's the start. Yeah, both teams seem like they settle in as the quarter gets going.
Holmgren gets the first bucket.
But I like this toss and then have Halliburton go get it. That frees him up. That gets him a full head of steam.
Siakam aggressive. Nice soft touch.
If a player has one foul early on, you have the free reign to go.
Williams, beautiful pass. And Holmgren inside. So Holmgren and Williams accounting. Nembhard, step back, puts it up, puts it in. 5-point lead for the Pacers. Halliburton on the drive. Can't get it. Toppin on the follow. Obi Toppin. A 12-point turnaround here in the fourth quarter. Jalen Williams, the drive. Shot blocked by Toppin. SGA gets free. Nembhard guarding him. The drive, the pullback, top of the key jump shot. It's good. 20. Drew Nembhard. Turner. Halliburton. Siakam. And Neesmith out there. Halliburton cross court. Neesmith puts up a three. Bang! Holmgren fakes. Kicks it out. Jalen Williams off the bounce. Back to Holmgren. Holmgren three-pointer blocked by Turner. Holmgren gets it back with 4 to shoot. Holmgren down the lane. The runner. It's going the other way. Holmgren thought he was fouled. What? Gilgeous-Alexander step back. A two-pointer won't go. Fight for the rebound. Nembhard. Halliburton throws it ahead to Siakam. The drive. The finish. OKC's not going to foul. Now Siakam inside. And that will do it. Finishing touches. The Pacers dream of their first NBA title very much alive. They're 2 wins away from a championship.
Benedict Mathurin scoring 27 points off the bench. Tyrese Halliburton adding 22, and Indiana Pacers reclaiming the lead in the NBA Finals, beating Oklahoma City Thunders 116 to 107 points in Game 3 in the wee hours of today. What a way to start the show. Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM. My name is Oladapo Kunubi. How you doing? Happy Democracy Day. Well, we don't know if Pacers will continue with this form. Remember, bouncing back from the defeat in Game 2. But Halliburton also had 11 assists and 9 rebounds for the Pacers, who got 21 points from Pascal Siakam and enjoyed a whopping 49-18 edge in bench points. Now, how did all this happen? How were they able to get their mojo back in Game 3? I'm talking about Pacers. Here is Tyrese Halliburton speaking after the victory.
Yeah, I think we did a great job of just playing off the pitch, off handoffs, screening, all those things. I thought we did a great job of. This is a defense that you can't consistently give them the same look. You know, if you try to hold the ball and call for screens, like they just crawl into you and then they, pack the paint, and it's not easy. It's really tough. That's why they're, such a historical defense. They do such a great job of that. So you got to just continue to give them different looks, as much as you can. So, I thought we did a great job of just playing and continuing to play random basketball. And there's no, against a team like this, there's not really play calls. You just got to play. So, I thought we did a great job of responding. Now we got to watch the film, see where we can get better. Still room for improvement. We got adjustments to make. They got adjustments to make. But, just got to consistently play, pace after random basketball, and good things happen. So, I thought we did a great job of doing that tonight.
Tyrese Halliburton speaking there. Now let's talk about data and start here. But remember, Game 4 is coming back in Indiana on Friday night. That is roughly Saturday morning. Now, according to data, history says the Pacers are in control of the series now. In the 41 previous NBA finals that were tied at a game apiece, the Game 3 winner went on to hoist the trophy to the 3 times and 80.5% clip. So what is that supposed to mean? It means that Indiana Pacers, data is backing Indiana Pacers, but young striker is backing OKC Thunders. Yes, I almost put my money on OKC last night, stroke this morning. But I just want to say something different here. I want to go against the odds for the NBA final title. Now, moving on away from the NBA final, Boston Celtics All-Star Jaylen Brown had arthroscopic surgery on his right knee on Wednesday, and the team said he's expected to be available when training camp starts without limitation. The Celtic and Brown had a minimally invasive procedure to clean out his knee. Now let's go about KDB here. The Phoenicians and Kevin Durant business partner boardroom CEO Rich Kleiman have met multiple times over the past week and are sifting through trade scenarios. The two sides are expected to work together on potential destinations. So where would that destination be? Teams that have expressed interest in Durant, according to reports, said mainly features the Houston Rockets, San Antonio Spurs, Miami Heat, Minnesota Timberwolves, and New York Knicks. Now, several wildcard suitors have made inquiries on Durant in the past 7 to 10 days. Now, teams around the NBA have been anticipating that Durant would be traded ever since the Sun engaged in talks around the February trade deadline, which passed with the All-Star still in Phoenix. Well, let's wait and see. 9:07 is the time. Still Kickoff Sports Show. Remember, we're live on Facebook, live on YouTube. Jump on these platforms. Let's get your take, most especially some players who are already making moves. And for the Club World Cup, the teams you'll be backing. If your team is not playing at the Club World Cup, tell me the clubs you'll be supporting. The club you'll be supporting. Now let's talk about Formula One this morning as we drive through. Lance Stroll will be fit to race at this weekend's Canadian Grand Prix after missing the last race in Spain with injury. The 26-year-old Canadian pulled out of the Spanish Grand Prix after experiencing pain in his hands, which the team said was the legacy of an operation after a cycling incident in February 2023. All right, moving away from Formula One, let's talk tennis this morning. Emma Raducanu, that we were praising yesterday following her victory on Tuesday, got knocked out in the doubles. So, Katja Butler and Emma Raducanu's doubles partnership at the Queen's Club Championship came to an end on Wednesday as it fell to a 6-7-5 defeat to number 1 seeds Ludmila Kinchenok and Erin Rotleff. The duo, ranked as British women's number 1 and 2 respectively, had been denied a clash against the compatriots Jody Barrage and Sana Qatar after they were beaten by Kinchenok and Rotleff in the previous round. So now let's look at what is currently happening in the tournament where we have Emma Raducanu got knocked out in the doubles. Well, let's see how far. Maybe this can make her concentrate in the singles at the HSBC Championship WTA 500. 12 o'clock today, Diana Schneider will take a Katja Butler as we have Ito Watson take on Elena Rybakina by 1:30 p.m. Emma Raducanu will be back in action today after that doubles defeat yesterday. By 3 p.m. today, she will be taking on Rebecca Stramkova. And by 4:30, last singles game for today, we'll see Quinn Zheng taking Markatner Kessler. Now, away from the HSBC Championships WTA, let's talk about the Stuttgart Open ATP 250 going down in Germany. Alex Michelsen will take on Justin Engel by 10 o'clock as we have Giovanni Impecci Pericard against Felix Auger Aliassime. Alexander Zverev will be up against Corentin Moutet as we have Lerner Tiana against Brandon Nakashima going down by 4 p.m. More games to go down. The men are still in big events. At the ATP 250 Libema Open, Daniel Evans will take on Ugo Mbat by 10 o'clock today, and that should be in the next 15 minutes or less than While Nuno Burgos is already through to the next round, walking over Otto Vitanen, and Relio Opelka will take on Nicolas Jarry, same 10 o'clock. We have Alexia Papirin against Israel Bergs, and Danny Medvedev taking on Angel Manarino. Last game for today, 3 p.m. We'll see Marc Lajar against Uba Hukards. Now, for women players who choose to undergo a fertility protection procedure will be allowed to take time away from the sport and return to competitive action with a protected ranking, the governing body for the WTA confirmed on Wednesday. The new rule aims to support women athletes with balancing their family goals and career ambitions, and comes 3 months after the WTA offered players up to 12 months of paid maternity leave for the first time. This is a new development. This is a good development. Thumbs up to the WTA so everybody can concentrate on giving their best. We'll be right back after this time out.
News, sports, entertainment, top 100 music on your Remedy Radio dial. Solutions 93.9.
Do not touch that dial.
You fit sabi dribble o, but you no fit dribble past malaria if you no use insecticide treated nets. Malaria dey real o.
This message now from Solutions 93.9 FM.
Kickoff Sports Show live on Solutions 93.9 FM. My name is Oladapo. Could it be Raimo Ola DT? Thank you for joining us live on the Facebook fan page this morning. Now let's talk football stories. We go straight to Kano Pillars, where coach of the side said goodbye to the team based on a personal understanding also with the head of the club. Now Kano Pillars have confirmed the departure of the technical advisor Usman Abdallah. Abdullah informed the side Musa Gida of his decision to vacate his position, citing the emergence of a significant opportunity which he believes cannot be combined with his current responsibilities without compromising either role. Kano Pillars finished in the 9th position under the tutelage last season. In an audio message addressed to the fans, Abdullah expressed his gratitude and shared heartfelt words. Wish him all the best in his endeavors. Now let's look at women's football here. Remember, Nigeria Super Falcons are looking good for the ALCON 2024. However, Refiwe Thulakele has reckoned Botswana are in for a tough battle at the 2024 Women's Africa Cup of Nations. The Mares are in Group B with 9-time champion Super Falcons of Nigeria, Algeria, and Tunisia. Now, Thulakele, however, stated that they are not afraid of the teams in the group. Well, it is more, freedom of speech is good, but freedom after speech, well, for some people, they cannot be assured. However, all these statements, I feel, should be made on the football pitch. Now, let's talk about what is happening to Spanish player Hermoso. Now, forwarder Jenny Hermoso says she has a clear conscience after being left out of Spain's squad for the forthcoming European Championship in Switzerland. Hermoso, 35, is Spain's record goal scorer with 55 goals in 123 appearances for national side and played a key role as Spain lifted the World Cup in Australia in 2023. Remember the drama that happened after receiving the medal? Hermoso was kissed by Spain's former Football Federation boss Luis Rubiales without her consent. Well, a lot of back and forth. Rubiales said the kiss was consensual, but in February was found guilty of sexual assault by Spain's top criminal court. He was spared a jail sentence but ordered to pay a fine of €10,800. But let's go on a break before I before I'm being fined here. But when I come back, we'll talk about some players who are already talking ahead of the Club World Cup, joining Manchester City.
Why all this commotion for Mommy Dolapo's shop?
It's Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh. Everybody's saying a better snack all day long.
Now wow. This Rocky by Chin Chin, they're good for money snack. What are you eating that got you so excited like this?
Mr. Tunde, na Rocky by Chin Chin. Oh.
Rocky by Chin Chin?
Yes, Oga. It's very delicious and nourishing.
Are you serious?
You don't believe me? Go ahead, have a taste.
Wow, no wonder everyone is crazy about it. Mary, help me and go get some Rocky by Chin Chin so I can use it for breakfast.
Okay, sir. Rocky by Chin Chin. Very delicious. Yummy. Rocky.
Rocky by Chin Chin. Unleash the unstoppable snack adventure. Produced by Sumal Foods.
My guy, you dey feel dull? Body just dey slow like Monday morning. Abeg, no dull yourself. Now boom boom you need. From the first sip, everywhere go clear, your eye go open, your body go ginger. You wan hustle? You wan run am for gym? You dey on the move back to back? Now boom boom go give you the energy to show face steady, sharp, clean. No yawa. Now the energy drink wey dey match your vibe. Streets no dey sleep and you no suppose slow down. With boom boom, the energy drink wey NAFDAC approve, you dey ready for anything from Naija traffic to late night waka. No gree for dull moments. Boom boom day. Pop palm, sip palm, make everywhere go boom. You fit get boom boom can energy drink for stores wey dey near you. Boom boom, energy wey sabi. Stay on go, party hard.
TMTC is the option for pregnant woman with HIV. No go lose God, oh. Your baby can be HIV free. Opportunity. TMTC is the option for the only option. Pregnant woman with HIV. Your baby can be HIV.
Oh yes, a woman living with HIV can give birth to a HIV-free baby with the right care, treatment, and supports. All you need to do is go to the nearest health center and start your PMTCT services today. Our trained health workers are ready to care for you and your baby with love, respect, and confidentiality. So, what are you waiting for? Take the bold step now. PMTCT is free, it is safe, and could save a life. Early detection saves life. For more information and support, call us now on 6222. It is free. This message is brought to you by the National Agency for the Control of AIDS, NACA, with partnership from the National Orientation Agency, NOA.
See your Remedy Radio dial solutions 93.9 FM Kickoff Sports Show still live. My name is Oladapo Okunubi. And Adeosun Timileyin, good morning to you. He's a Manchester United fan. But hey, let's talk about the opposition side. That is Manchester City, who have been able to sign key players. Some of those players include Cherki from the French League on. And this is a man who likes to play as number 10 but can play anywhere to help Pep Guardiola. Is also sounding optimistic of helping Manchester City win the Club World Cup. Remember, it is a new version. Let's listen to Cherki, who had his first interview as a Manchester City player last night.
I'm very excited for play to the Manchester City. It's the biggest club in Europe. I love the style of play. It's very important for me, and it's my choice, and I think it's the best choice in my career because the Manchester City is the best for me. My style is easy. I love to play with the ball. I love to skills. I love to help my teammate. I'm here for make the pleasure in the pitch. It's very important for me. I prefer number 10. But now, wherever I am on the pitch is not important. I want just I'm in the pitch and I take the pleasure and I win. This cup is the new cup. We want to win and we go in the USA for the win because this cup every 4 years and I want the team, the club, he want to win this cup because it's the new cup and in the first time in the history.
Well, Algerian, French, Turkey speaking, there being a player under Pep Guardiola. Now, let's go back to the Netherlands. Man who also joined from AC Milan. I mean, coming from Italy to England. His name is Tiani Martinez. Well, some of us have been calling him Tijani, but it's Tiani Reinders. Well, coming on board to help Manchester City, also bringing the experience in Italy down to England can be useful, most especially going into Club World Cup.
Step, and we are really excited to start here. Yeah, everybody knows how Manchester City is playing in general with the playing style Manchester City is playing, being dominant on the pitch against the opponents, and playing attacking football, and that's what suits me the best. I'm like a box-to-box midfielder who likes to join the build-up from the back and eventually to feed the attackers and create chances, and also trying to score a goal by myself sometimes, yes. Because, I know as a midfielder it's important to score goals as well. And 2 years ago I didn't score that many goals in the season, and I was working on it that summer, looking what I had to do better in front of the goal. And this season it worked out, and I got more times on the score sheet. Playing in the Premier League, the intensity, I want to feel the energy there, and I think you have to think even quicker here, especially when you play at for Man City. The spaces are smaller, so those are things where I want to develop myself more, and looking forward to it.
Thierry Reinders, who came in from AC Milan to Manchester City, speaking there. Well, more players will also be, talked about on the show. But remember, Manchester City's game in the Club World Cup will be against Wydad AC. More games will be played, remember, starting from 15th of June. That's the next 3 days we have the Club World Cup kickoff. And Ali will be up against Inter Miami. Bayern Munich will be up against Auckland City. And PSG taking on Atletico Madrid. Palmeiras taking on FC Porto. Those are the games that are going down in the day one. Now let's talk transfer stories on the show. Well, the transfer window closed for the Club World Cup and to be reopened in the next few days. Jack Grealish's future at Manchester City was plunged into further doubt on Wednesday after the England international was left out of Pep Guardiola's squad for the Club World Cup, despite City naming just 27 players from the possible 35 for the tournament beginning in the United States on 15th of June in the United States of America. Grealish was omitted alongside former captain Kai Walker. All four of the club's new signings this week, Ryan Atnori, Ryan Cherky, Tiani Reinders, and Michael Bettinelli were included. So where will Grealish be headed? Now let's move on and look at more updates on the show, where we have John Mikel Obi, who has been talking about Victor Osimhen and Chelsea. Well, former Super Eagles captain Mikel Obi has faulted Chelsea manager Enzo Maresca's decision to sign Liam Delap ahead of Victor Osimhen. Recall that Blues signed Delap from Ipswich Town in a deal worth £30 million. Delap scored 12 Premier League goals for a relegated side this season. Decent start for a 22-year-old, but Mikel is still not convinced they moved for the right target. Now, another Nigerian who the news is Ebenezer Akinsamiro. Now, Inter Milan have reportedly opened a dialogue with a Nigerian teenager for a new contract. According to reports, the San Siro Giants have opened talks with the player's agent over a renewal. Remember, Akinsamiro joined the Inter from Nigerian Premier League champions Remo Stars in January 2023, signed a 4-year deal. However, he only played one senior appearance for the Nerazzurri, and that was when he made a late substitute in a 4-0 win over Lecce in February 2024. He spent last season on loan at Sampdoria in the Serie B. Now, talking about the man of the moment, Victor Gyökeres will not be available for 70 million euros this summer. The club's president has warned amid interest from Manchester United. It is not about the coach that left your club that wants him in England. It is about who's got the money. Now, reports on Tuesday had it that United are prioritizing the signing of Brentford striker Brian Belmo before focusing on the potential move for Gyökeres, with Arsenal also interested. Now, Liverpool is set to swap for Paris Saint-Germain star Bradley Barcola, pushing their summer spending over £300 million. 3 Premier League clubs, Aston Villa, Tottenham and Newcastle, are battling to sign Jadon Sancho. Well, this will be the convenient point to hang it here and bring in favour Oloruntola, who's already looking at reactions on today's commemoration of Democracy Day, June 12. How are you doing, Favour Oloruntola?
I'm doing well. How are you too? Good morning.
Well, I'm good, but feeling cold. But according to the weather forecast, it's going to be sunny today.
Thank God.
Although Naimed said it's going to rain, there'll be a cloudy situation. But let's talk about, because I spoke to some politicians, the same as some Nigerians. They are not really feeling the dividends of democracy, despite the whole talks about this system of government. No lights, no water, no money, the economy is down. How do you think Nigeria can be better? I don't know if you listened to, did you listen to Mr. President yesterday saying that he will be ready to welcome Nyesom Wike if he decides to move from PDP to APC?
When I saw that, when I heard that, I chose to actually ignore it, because I felt that shouldn't be the major thing that should be addressed in Nigeria. Actually, you just mentioned no food, no water, no this, no that, but then it's Democracy Day. One thing that I felt maybe missing today is just the parade and the old how am I going to call it, the old festivities. You know, I think it was last week I was saying, when was May 29, when we had the inauguration, was that not about 2 weeks ago? And I was saying that something feels quite odd. Nobody was really interested in celebrating the inauguration of the president. Even today, it's a public holiday. It's not trending. What is really that we should
maybe
ask
what could have trended was if Mr. President had had his
we are going to
national broadcast this morning.
We are going to hear a lot of him from the National Assembly today, because he's definitely going there.
Yeah.
So we'll know what is on the president's mind. Then we can now say that this is what we want to say.
But I still feel like he should have had a national broadcast. It is a norm. But the National Assembly has decided to.
When we did not have a broadcast on his inauguration day, how do you expect us to have a broadcast on a democracy day?
Everything shifted to
our president is a very unique man. He's different in his ways. The way he speaks, the things he does, it's very different. So we can never predict what the president is going to do.
All right, okay. Favour Oloruntola coming up right now. We're from the dailies, looking at headlines on the pages of Nigerian newspapers. Comrade Adede Jajeshokbe will join Favour Oloruntola on that side. But remember, wherever you are, whatever you do, be proud to be a Nigerian. I am a Nigerian from Ijebu, part of Ogun State, right? Where are you from again?
I'm from Ekiti State.
Okay.
If you say you're from Ijebu, I'm from Ekiti. So
what part of Ekiti?
Ise Ekiti.
Ise Ekiti.
Ise. Do you want me to spell it?
Don't worry. You're good.
So if you say, don't be saying you're from this, I'm also from Nigeria. I'm a Nigerian.
Okay, TY Baylor Greenland. My name is Olada Kwakunubi. Like we always say, keep doing sports and stay safe.